Last night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I booted up Apex Legends for the first time in probably 3 or 4 months. And I know it's been a while since I have been on YouTube making content. And I do want to apologize for that, but I also needed some time just to get away from Apex and get away from like the constant daily like searching and you know, kind of pulling content out and around. And now that Apex has updated, and I'm gonna make some other videos talking about like, my experience like coming back and how this map compares with the other ones and rotations and all that crazy stuff. But for this video, I just wanted to keep it a little simple, and I wanted to come back to cover something big, something that is angering a lot of people in the community, and I just wanted to give like a real like vocal voice, I guess, to the concerns that they have, because a lot of this is taking place on Reddit right now. And so if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you haven't been over on the Apex Legends subreddit, basically what's going on is kind of like a mini revolt and like a boycott of this season's battle pass. So if you didn't know, they quote unquote overhauled the battle pass in an effort to make it less repetitive, is, you know, their wording, what they said about what their intention was with it. But basically they replaced a 3-star system and, you know, an XP system, two things that kind of culminated to create a level up for players who are completing challenges or just playing the game naturally. And to give you a pretty good like time span, towards the beginning of the battle pass missions in the previous seasons, I would be able to get 5 or 6 levels just in my first couple hours of playing, just like grinding out kills and not even really worrying about the challenges too much. But I've spent probably 6 hours, about, you know, 5-6 hours trying to do challenges, trying to get kills, and I'm not even at level 2 yet. And so for somebody who's grinding out the game to get content on a daily basis, if I can't even get to level 2, the average player who's only playing maybe, you know, 1-2 hours a day is not gonna be able to finish this battle pass at all. So essentially they changed it to a 10-star system where certain challenges would be worth 1, 2, or 3 stars. So at minimum you would have to complete 4 challenges to level up once, and at maximum you'd have to make 10 challenges to level up, which is, you know, a little excessive. So I wanted to highlight a couple of the more popular threads over on Reddit right now, as well as kind of talk about, I guess, you know, how they can fix it. And one of them, which I believe was one of the original ones, says the battle pass is way too grindy and does not feel rewarding. And this is from Lucy Goosey. Says, maybe it's the battle pass season in particular because the skins aren't great, but these new challenges and battle star system is extremely grindy. Then they go on to say that 40 knockdowns is 2 stars for them. You have to win 5 games to get 5 stars, which is only half of a battle pass level. And basically, you know, 10,000 XP, all that stuff, you know, just, it doesn't feel rewarding, feels very, very grindy. And this got 18,000 upvotes within the first 10 hours. So obviously this is a sentiment which is, you know, being shared by quite a few other people. Now, there are also some other people who chimed in. Cheese is the #1, just kind of made a whole combination of all different kinds of posts and just sent them as like a look at all these people who were mad, that kind of thing. My favorite one, though, is from Grubby Little Paws, which is proud to announce that after all 5 daily challenges, 20,000 XP, 3 top 5s, and 1 win with 8 kills, I've hit Battle Pass level 2. So I think that that gives a pretty good view of the anger that people are expressing towards this. But some other people had, I don't want to say radical, but, you know, a little more like conspiracy theory based responses to it. Sano said, money, sure, but there's a bigger reason for why the battle pass is intentionally broken. What Respawn is doing is a negotiation tactic that asks too much of the other party, expecting backlash. Then you reel in the offer appearing generous and put it to a still favorable state for you. This is likely what will happen with the battle pass. Respawn will change the system to be not quite so bad but still terrible. Before this, if I saw that some of these challenges had doubled, I'd be mad, but now that they've tripled or more, I'd welcome just double. Not to mention that they'll likely cut the costs to get a star via XP to 5,000, which is still egregious, but when it isn't 10,000, it's welcomed with open arms. Don't take whatever half measures of a fix they have cooked up. And this, just like the other responses, got a quite a few people who sided with them. Now, I'm not gonna, say that this is true or not true. What I will report on is the facts, though, and the facts are that in, the last couple months since I've been gone, people have been very upset with rising prices and less content. Just as an example, there were a lot of angry people during the Halloween event, because basically certain skins were locked behind a paywall of like $40+, where you had to get like whole packs, like whole sets. So if you wanted like one Bloodhound skin, you had to pay like $40 for 2 Bloodhound skins and 2 Wraith skins, and the whole thing was a nightmare. There were a couple of skins that I really wanted, and I just refused, to buy them. And I think that going forward, something does have to give a little bit. I understand that they probably are in, worse working conditions, having to work from home, and they haven't been able to make, as much content, but they're putting out new maps, they're putting out like new legends and all this kind of stuff. So I don't know. I do tend to side with the people of Reddit. I myself have found that it's pretty crazy how long it takes you to level up. As I said, I'm not even at level 2 yet after, like 60, 70 kills and, all that stuff. So for the average player, I can understand that this is going to be really, really frustrating, but how do we fix it? So Xano said don't take whatever half measure of a fix they have cooked up, but I have a feeling that that's what we're going to get. It's not going to be a total overhaul, like back to Season 6 and Season 5. And, all in all, I didn't really feel like the Battle Pass was that bad. It was a little bit repetitive. And so just rolling back this Battle Pass update, or even just cutting it down to 5 stars instead of 10. And I know that, it's been tripled and they're only going to bring it back down to doubled. But like, if you have to play a little bit more to have less repetitive challenges, I don't necessarily see the problem with that, as long as the challenges have star amounts that are equal to the amount of time that you have to put in. So like 50 knocks should definitely be 3 stars, whereas, landing in based estates is only going to give you 1, because that's an experience in and of itself. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know in the comments. I am giving away a battle pass here. I'm also giving one away on my latest community post. Right now, you guys maybe don't want that battle pass, but I don't know. I'll give you the equivalent money in Apex coins, if that makes it better. I'll give you the 1,000 Apex coins. So yeah, all you have to do is comment here and let me know what your opinions, either on this season or on this battle pass, are. Let me know if you plan on grinding out this battle pass, even if it doesn't change. And that's going to be it for me for today, guys. So thank you so much, everyone who's stuck around and waited out for me. Thank you so much. I'm back on my grind again, and I'm back to Apex. So thank you for sticking with me, guys. And until next time, take it easy.